Hello, fellow nail peeply weeps. So, I had a bad week, and these were my current mood nails. It was a whatever kind of week, so I decided to put whatevs on my nails. And I went ahead and I started by putting down my favorite base coat, my Maniology gel polish base coat. And I was really thorough with it because I like to make sure that my base coat is a nice, solid, thicker layer. Me personally, my nails are very weak, so I like to have a nice, thicker layer of the base coat. And since it is gel polish, we are going to have to bake that puppy for a minute and a half. At least I use a minute and a half. Now, once the base polish is fully cured, I'm going to move on and begin my first polish layer of the other ones. I'm going to be using white on my accent nail, and I'm going to be using that translucent pink you see on the other nails. So for the white nail, especially anytime I'm using white, I'm really careful on that first layer. I want to get as close as I can to the cuticle without touching it. I don't want to make it streaky or anything. I want to do a really nice job, and that makes the second coat easier. So you could see that I was using the pink translucenty Elite99 color here, and it definitely needs a second coat, so I'll get to that in a minute. But once I put it on, you're going to now see that I'm going to use the magnet to pull all those metallic pieces in one stripe, and that way it gives that cool shimmery effect. Now it's gel polish, so it must be cured, and then you can see I'm going to go back in with my second coat. Now here's the white. It's going to be a lot faster this time because I took my time the first go around. And once I finish up with this white nail, I'm going to go and do the same thing with the pink and with the magnet again. So you can see I put on that second coat, and it almost looks like, oh no, the stripe goes away, but it'll come back very quickly when you use the magnet again. So I get it all painted on, and now I'm going to put the magnet over top. And you want to make sure that it's kind of going in the same direction that you had it before, so it looks good and it has that nice vibrant effect. And again, it's gel polish, so it has to be cured. Who doesn't love a little stamping in their life? So I'm going to be using some Bundle Monster, a silver that they have. It's actually a nice lighter, not so powerful silver, and I chose that because I'm going to be stamping a pink on top of it. It's going to be a double stamp, so I really don't want that underlayer to be too much. So I went ahead and I did my stamping, and now I'm going to place the stamp. This was the second time I had to do that. I didn't feel like showing the first time, but this is the second time I did it because those chevrons, I think that's a pattern name anyway, they're a little bit harder to line up correctly, so I didn't line it up perfectly the first time. So you can see that they're all good to go, and now I'm going to move to this pink color by Magical Nails, and I am going to put on the whatever. This is one of my new plates. I thought it was really cool, so I went ahead and used the whatever word on there. Once again, wording is very difficult to get lined up perfectly, so I really had to take my time placing it onto my finger, and just make sure you got that clear stamper, man. It works wonders. So I'm sorry I'm a little off frame. I'll do better, I promise, people. But it ended up looking pretty good. So once it's stamped on, we're good to go. And I'm sure y'all know by now that I love me some Maniology top coat. So it's time for a top coat, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my top coat, and I'm going to make sure that there's no bubbles, no humps, and I'm going to do a wonderful job, and then I'm going to bake that puppy for a minute and a half. Once all of that's finished, I really have minimal cleanup to do because I was only stamping on one finger. So I grab my acetone and I clean up around that one finger just using a little wipe that I have. And of course that acetone will dry out your skin, ladies. So we're going to need some cuticle oil on top of that. So I grab my cuticle oil and make sure that everything gets nice and oiled up so they can look all beautimous and stuff. Here is our finished product with the pink magnetic cat eye nails and the double stamped whatever nail. People, I hope you follow me on Instagram at Groove Mama. And until we meet again, I hope that you decorate every nail you got. Bye!